everyone. Hi Laura, hi Dory, hi Jay. Oh my god, those two crabs. I hope they're being taken care of in your home and enjoying their time there. Please let me know if the music or my mic is insanely loud or if you can hear me at all. Thank you for following Lucille. I'm sorry, Lucille Luchelle. Really appreciate it. Gotta move over a little bit. Hi Guppy, I just bought a gingerbread Puglie from you today. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I'm glad you like it. Oh my god, the gingerbread Puglie was definitely one of my favorites doing it. So I know a lot of people asked for like a cookie cutter Puglie someday, and I definitely want to do that soon one day. Yes, nailed it. Perfect. You can hear you. Audio sounds good. Perfect. I see myself going in the red a little bit, so I'm just gonna reduce just a teensy bit. Yeah, hi, hello. It's been a long time. How has everyone been? Oh yeah, happy Black Friday to anyone that's shopping today or last night. Hi Sav. It's been, I guess before we get into drawing, I should update you guys on how it's been, at least personally for me, and for sure, type out how you guys have been. I'd love to read it, but, I guess it's been kind of rough for the past month or so for me. Sorry, hold on. I want to make sure audio isn't popping. That's probably why I set it to 90 at that time. Hello, Gelatin Destroyer. Yeah, COVID's gotten really rough, I know. So, I don't know, like, the beginning of the lockdown and everything, I was totally fine. Staying at home for me usually is a great time for me. I get to sit down and draw and manage things and stuff like that. But I think now it's really starting to set in, especially when I go outside and I go on driving dates with my partner, and I do miss, eating inside restaurants with her, and I do miss seeing my family. I've been, for the large part, unless it's a very special occasion or something, avoiding seeing my family because even though I don't see anyone outside of my partner, I am terrified of, infecting my parents and my nieces and my brother and sister-in-law. So it's been really tough. Sav, you've been through so much lately. I feel so bad. I'll get to that. I've been okay. I've been doing alright. Jay, I've been fairly alright. Been obsessed with my shrimp tank. Going a bit stir crazy. Did you get a tank of shrimp? Like, do you have pet shrimp now? Guppy says, same. Laura, I like how for me, always you start live, it's like 20:00. I am awful at 24-hour time, but 20-hour time for me. Maybe this is my lucky number somehow. I am now a shrimp vlog. Oh my god. How come, have I been missing your updates? Have I just not been seeing your shrimp? Like, I want to see pictures of shrimp. Hey Zen. So yeah, I guess, on top of that, so like COVID, anxiety and stress has been kind of really settling in now. And then for the past 3 weeks, it's just been really rough. One of the reasons why I haven't been streaming outside of just being really busy is because my laptop battery actually died. And because my laptop battery died, there's this thing that kicks in for my laptop if it recognizes that it doesn't have a battery or enough power for some reason. And it essentially caps my laptop's ability to perform by like 50 to 60%. So I couldn't even use Chrome. I couldn't draw while like recording my screen. It was absolutely abysmal. So I recently got my laptop fixed, and I'm really happy to have it back. Um, and I think the roughest part over the past like week is that my two family dogs passed away within the span of 5 days of each other, and it was just rough. Like for me, this was these family dogs were like the first kind of like big pets, I guess you could say, that I've ever owned, or my family has owned. I've had like fish, I've had cockatiels, which like when I was too young to train, so I didn't really know how to take care of a cockatiel. And I've had hamsters and turtles for a little bit, but I never had like a pet that I guess was so sentient. I guess. So it was really rough. The oldest dog, who's that's Bichon Frise, lived for 15 years, and she passed away first last Wednesday. And then the other one, that's Shih Tzu mixed with a Bichon, who lived for 14 years, passed away on Monday. And it was just, I never felt so much heartache in my life. And it made me really, think about if I'm ready ever to have another dog, because for the 10, 15 years that they're there giving you so much love, um, I the day when they leave, and I've been bracing for this day for the past couple of years. I specifically did not watch the movie. I think it's Hachi or Hachiko, which is about like the Shiba Inu whose owner passed away, and it spent the rest of its life waiting for its owner to come back. I specifically did not watch that movie because I knew I was gonna get destroyed. But no matter how much I braced it, no matter how much I felt sad over the scenarios of the day they left, when they actually left, I could not. I was still not prepared. So when Bebe, the first one, the Bichon Frise, left, it was devastating to me and my entire family. Funny enough, when Dodo, the Shih Tzu mixed with the Bichon, left, I found peace. I found a bit of solace, because I felt like they're together. They're not alone in wherever they are, and they have each other. And I can only hope that they truly felt how much we loved them. So, yeah, Guppy, I feel you. I lost my pug of 16 years a few months ago, but your puggies have been making me very happy through it. I'm so glad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that your pug of 16 years had to leave. I'm really grateful that Puglie's been able to help you in some way, to find peace and move on with that. But I think one of the most important things that I've kept hearing, and that I think I'll pass on to you, is that know that, of course, your little fatty felt so much love that you've given it for all 16 years, and I'm sure they loved you back just as much, and they were ready, Okay, yeah, maybe Instagram or Twitter algorithm does not like my shrimps. I will hunt down your shrimps now. Laura, I have a pug. That's what got me here now. Yeah, this Puglie is for all pug lovers, non-pug lovers apparently, and just cute appreciators in general. And hopefully, at least, I have control, fingers crossed, of how long Puglie lives, so I guess he'll be like my little dog substitute from now on. Okay, I sent hugs back. I can totally understand you. I had my pug since I was 6, now I'm almost 21, and it was the hardest thing to happen, sending lots of pug hugs back. Yeah, they live for 15 years. I am turning 30 soon, so yeah, I got them when I was around like 15, yeah, around 15 years old. So it was like definitely during my formative years where, I was going through high school, and then I went to university, and then I became an adult, and they were there for every kind of significant point in my life. So it's been a trip, but I think I'm healing, and I am not moving on from them, but I'm finding my way. I'm finding my way back. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this experience in a way. Like, to hurt so much, it definitely meant that there was so much good that came from them. Even though I distinctly remember there was a Christmas a couple years back. It was literally Christmas Eve, and Bebe, the bigger one, had an upset stomach, and she just diarrheaed on my mom and dad's like carpet and the bathroom floor. And during this time, I was the one staying home because like my parents were like abroad vacationing at that time, and so I was the only one at home with the two idiots. And it was Christmas Eve. I discovered the diarrhea like at 11 p.m. at night, and I remember trying to clean it, and then at some point I was just so done, and I was like, okay, you know what? I am going to save this for tomorrow. I am going to sleep at 11:30 at night. I am too tired to deal with this day. And yeah, despite those moments, there's still so much good that came out of it, and there's so much love. And hopefully one day I will have, I guess, the bravery to own a dog or cat again. But for now, I think I'm gonna take it easy. Yeah, Sav, thanks for the hearts. Guppy, thank you all for the hearts. I really appreciate it. But I guess that's it for the life update so far. And let's get to drawing. So for today, it's actually going to be another sad-looking drawing. The reason why you guys see shopping carts is because I want to create an image for the abandoned cart emails for my shop. And I had envisioned earlier, like, if you were shopping at a literal grocery store that just had Puglies, and like you literally picked live Puglies off the shelves and put them in your shopping cart. But then I imagine the story of like, oh, what if you abandoned that shopping cart? Like, if you decided like you didn't want to get any anymore, or you just had to leave for some reason, and you just left a shopping cart full of Puglies just in the middle of the aisle, and they're just sitting around being very confused and upset and not knowing what happened and where you went. And I just felt so sad, but I wanted to draw that. And then I want to include it in my abandoned cart emails because I just find that imagery so sad and funny at the same time. The theme of Puglie is sad, pathetic, and just a bit funny, you know? That's kind of like how I interpret pugs all the time, which is they are so sad and pathetic that you need to protect them. You want to protect them. But they're so sad and pathetic in such a way that like it just becomes funny because they're so defenseless and useless. But they're so full of love, and you need to protect them. Guppy, you'll get there sometimes. You just need time to heal. Absolutely. I love that, but like, welcome to It's Hard to Even Find Someone Who Knows You in My Country. Aw. Don't worry. Hey, you know what? Small towns, small cities, small areas, that just means more friends. Alright, so let's see. Hopefully, I haven't streamed in a long time. No settings have really changed, but hopefully nothing lags out. If anything becomes really choppy or laggy, especially now that I've started drawing, please let me know so I can troubleshoot it a bit more, hopefully the next time I do this. Alright, let's get going with the shopping cart. So yeah, I just imagine like a shopping cart just full of Puglies, and they're all kind of confused or upset or not knowing what's going on, where you went, why they're kind of stuck here. Oh yeah, and you definitely need one of these seats. I don't even know if Puglie's gonna be able to fit in this. I should have drawn a slightly bigger one, but I guess we'll see how that goes. Every time, sometimes when I think of Pugly scenarios, I actually feel really sad inside. Because he's just so sad. And I know it's my own fault. Like, these are the ideas and scenarios I have in my head, but I'm just like, he's just so sad. Pugs are the most unique and adorable of breeds. Pugs are the most unique and adorable of breeds. They really are. I mean, every breed has their own personality, and I love every dog, I think, just as much, if not, like, just equally and whatnot. But there's something about pugs that make them just a bit extra useless. And I mean this in, like, the most sincerest and best way. Alright, let's figure out how to draw a shopping cart. Did anyone else ride shopping carts, like a scooter, in the grocery store when they were young, or now? I would always ride them as a scooter, and my mom would kind of, like, not like it because she'd be worried that, you know, I would crash into people or not have control. But I was like a pro shopping cart, like, extreme sports scooter. I could have been, if Red Bull had, like, some kind of shopping cart race, I probably would win. Probably not, but I would probably win regardless. Like, it's just so fun. And for 25 cents you get a scooter? Heck yeah. That's right, I actually don't live in a small place, but, like, yeah, Pugly is just new around. I know 2 people who knows who you are, me and a friend. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you 2 so much. Yes, pugs are sleepy. Mine sleeps all day. It's sleeping right now, probably. Oh yeah, my dogs too would just sleep all the time. Like, they'd come for little, like, pets, and they'd be kind of needy for attention, and then afterwards they'd just fall asleep on the bed. Especially because I'd be working, so I couldn't give them you know, attention all the time. Which, you know, when they're gone, you kind of hope that you gave them enough. But at the same time, unfortunately, life still goes on. Oh yeah, and we have a supermarket that has a really long ramp that you have to go up to get to the main supermarket, because it's built like the parkade is underground, or, like, I guess on the ground floor, and then the supermarket is built above it. So my favorite thing is riding a shopping cart down that ramp, and you could go so fast. But then obviously, just for the sake of not scaring people, I would slow down. Oh, these are gonna be oblong wheels, I swear. Yeah, maybe I should have drawn the wheel first and then drawn the gate. A little leg for it. And let's see. Oh man, you guys all cover the back wheel. Alright, let's do something like this. You know what? So long as people get the idea it's a shopping cart, it is fine. Oh, like this. I can't believe there isn't more people in here. It's this, I mean, I didn't do any kind of shout out that I was doing this. I mean, I did a very small one on Twitter. Beth might have helped me do one on Instagram, but I mean, there was no kind of upcoming notice or anything. This was meant to be a very low-key stream where I'm just trying to get back into the hang of it, get back into the mood of it, and yeah, just stretch my little stream muscles. Because one of the things I want to do, definitely upcoming, is kind of like me slowly launching my YouTube channel, which will hopefully have interesting videos of like these kind of drawings, collaborations that I have, things I want to talk about, or even updates and sneak peeks. That's something I'm definitely looking forward to, because I do miss YouTube as a medium. Live streaming is great, but sometimes I don't have the energy to keep up with it, whereas YouTube is something that I can, play more around with, add some special effects or some well-timed humor and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to that. But then second, I do want to spend some time to clean up my Twitch. So I want to update the branding around my Twitch channel, include some panels and whatnot, or updated panels. Make sure my my Twitch notification thing is actually working. And I don't know if I'm still looking forward to becoming like a Twitch affiliate or Twitch partner. I really don't know. I'm not holding my breath per se on completing those milestones and whatnot, but I guess I'll kind of see, and I'll just see where I end up with. Oh, these wheels are very off. Whoops. I never entered a shopping cart and went down a ramp or something like that. It sounds so fun. It is. I mean, it's equivalent to like getting a scooter and just going downhill. But a shopping cart is at least something you don't have to buy for like, I don't know, $40 or something. It just costs a quarter or $1, depending on where you are, I guess. Or hey, some shopping carts are free, so that's dope too. Let me just fix this wheel. Oh man, let me fix this wheel. This looks very off. I'm only on YouTube. Oh god, I can't wait for that. Thank you. I just keep loving podcasts. Yeah. Okay, so like definitely moving forward, I might redo. So like I might leave the podcast videos up anyways, but I might kind of redo them to include like a bit more video, a bit more of me talking face to face on a camera. Maybe I can put up some images and samples, or like examples of what I'm talking about. The lucky thing for me is that I did hire a semi video editor who is also my shop manager. So I'm really looking forward to working with her. Why did I do this? I'm really looking forward to working with her. Yeah, come up with more videos. Oh, I should erase that first. But I'm definitely interested in, I guess, communicating with you guys more. I mean, I know there's like Twitter and Instagram and stuff, but sometimes it's just nice to have kind of something that you guys can tune back on or draw along with. So like if you happen to be working on something and you want something chill in the background, it can either be me talking or eventually it's just drawings, like not sped up or not super sped up videos of my drawings with some like nice chill music in the background. And hopefully that'll be something that people are interested in to put in the background while they're working or cooking or whatnot. Okay, yeah, work smart, not too hard. I think it is my Twitch account crashed and I can't use it anymore, but I first saw that you do lives on Twitch. Yeah, so at the moment I'm doing lives on, of course, like both areas. And then I guess depending on I guess what happens in the future, because I heard that if I become kind of like a partner or affiliate on Twitch, I'm not allowed to stream anywhere else. So I mean, I get it, but that's definitely something I have to pay attention to, or make sure that I'm not being bad mannered to anyone. But at the moment, I'm just kind of like doing things at my own pace. Nothing is necessarily cleaned up to perhaps the level that I would want to be at, like with, say, again, like my branding and organization and stuff like that. But I usually break down my tasks into, I guess, like what's the most important thing for that task. So say, for example, live streaming or YouTube channel things, right? Like for live streaming, it's actually going on live stream, like making sure that I'm keeping consistent, doing that on a regular basis, and providing good enough content and having good enough support in those areas. And then, if I feel like I'm making some progress, then I will, clean up some wording, add some extra graphics to like my channel or something, and go from there. And then for YouTube, it's actually just making videos. So instead of being too worried about like, oh no, what's the intro going to be like, and what's the end card and stuff, there's still a part of me that has a bare minimum standard of what kind of quality I want to put out. But I know, like deep inside, like at my core, the most important thing is to actually just come out with videos and stuff. One time when I was around, I got injured going down a ramp with a friend. I crashed on a boarder and flew on the floor. Aw. That sounds awful, but luckily you healed from that and now you have an interesting story to tell. But that honestly sounds awful. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Oh wait, do they have a little arm thing here? I remember now. But yeah, what were you riding on? Like skateboard, scooter, bike? Maybe. That looks about right. Yeah. Alright. Let's add some Puglies in here before I crowd it up with a bunch of these rates. Now my challenge for this illustration is not making it look too busy with the amount of rates and stuff. Okay. Yeah. My objective for all Puglie art is to make him look as sad and pathetic as possible. Oh yeah, another thing. So one of the good things that I'm looking forward to is I have a lot of collaborations lined up with a bunch of different companies and small businesses and artists. I'm really looking forward to that. But one of the downfalls, or I guess issues with that, is my comic that I was intending to come out with, or at least be halfway done by the end of this year, has taken like a severe backseat. Like if my list of tasks to do was a limo, like it's all the way in the back. So I guess I'm just I'm a bit disappointed in myself, because I really wish I had the time and energy to create a comic, which, honestly speaking, shoutouts to everyone that makes comics or is a comic maker of some sort, because they take so long to put together, to compile. And I'm definitely realizing comics are not my forte. They don't necessarily spark joy for me. In fact, I like coming up with the stories than I do like drawing them. But every time I'm done a comic, like I'm done drawing one, I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I'm looking at it, and I feel pretty proud. So it's a balance. I like drawing while watching your videos or lives. That's sweet. I'm really glad, because that's exactly the kind of intention I want to have with my videos. If it's not to update you guys on, you know, what's coming up and what's interesting, or what's something really cool that I want you guys to you know, take a look at, then it's drawing along with me, literally. You got that? I always laugh with Puglie. Yay. I'm so grateful for that, because I laugh with Puglie all the time. Whenever I come up with stories with him, I genuinely laugh at him. I'm really glad to be able to pass that along. Alright, let's draw this little idiot. Alright, first of all, I drew the baby seat, so there has to be... Okay, first of all, I need to figure out how big Puglie is in relation to the shopping cart, because I was kind of imagining him to be a bit bigger. Unless he has difficulty fitting into it. I'm working on a comic, not 2 posts, just to have fun. It's so hard. Oh yeah, you were talking about that. I mean, we were having a chat about that, about how, like, you know, you're just kind of having fun creating characters and stuff. Feel happy about it. If you feel happy about your artwork, in my opinion, that's probably one of the most important things. It'll help keep you going. It will... Oh. Sorry. It will help keep you going. It will keep giving you the drive to continue. And it's so useful, like, to have fun while you're learning. Because if you hate what you're doing, if you hate what you're learning or taking in and whatnot, like, you're not going to retain anything. You're going to be really, really bored and frustrated with it. But if you're having fun with it, even if you're a bit frustrated with it, it's still worth it in the end. Alright, let's... Oh, I think... let me redo that. Alright, so... Here's a little handlebar here. Let's have the Puglie stuck in the baby seat. Kind of leaning on it. And... let's have him looking down a little bit. You know what, looking up or looking down? Let me see. He's leaning on it, he has little pawsies on it. Little pawsy resting on it. Maybe looking down a little bit, like he doesn't know what's going on, where he went. He's just waiting. The day I said that I found the time to watch Pugcast 2 fully, I was drawing while listening. That's really sweet. I'm really glad. Yes, my brother, he doesn't like drawing, so he said he won't help. It's sad sometimes. That's okay, though. Like, if someone doesn't like, you know, doing something that isn't like actual chore or responsibility, then, you know, it's fair that they don't do it. Hello, Willie. Thanks for joining. Today we are drawing a bunch of Puglies stuck in a shopping cart that people abandoned because people changed their mind in terms of adopting Puglies. Alright, I'm gonna cheat a little bit and make this just a little bit wider for Puglie here. He's just stuffed into here. Maybe, yeah, it's a little fat, just right on the rim of this. Because he doesn't necessarily fit. Puglie's a very wide boy. Go. Want to fix up the hand a little bit. He is a wide boy. Every time, like, if I draw myself with Puglie, his size changes a little bit. He can be like, say, up to my torso or like a bit past my waist. It's like he balloons depending on the day. But I always envisioned him to be like a really large pug, like non-realistically large. But it's also funny because in my comic, he's actually kind of a normal-sized pug. I mean, he's a bit larger, of course, but he's normal-sized for the most part. But then when I draw, like, myself with him, like, holding him or something, he's large. He takes up a lot. I think that's kind of where I want the hand to be. Since Puglie's leaning on this, won't necessarily get much of his mouth past. He's looking down, he's kind of wondering where you went. His little feetsies are sticking out of the baby area. Fix that fat roll a little bit. Yeah, I'm really glad lately I've been able to find the time to draw. For the past couple of days, I was preparing my shop to launch for midnight, I guess like midnight last night, and then yeah, from now on it's just gonna be making sure everyone gets their orders before Christmas, which is, I think it's gonna be really tough this year. I really feel for all the retail workers and all the people working in postal, because it's going to be even worse this year than any other year, with the volume of packages and online shopping and stuff. So I really hope most people are understanding of the delays that this year is going to bring. And, you know, actually just be kind, be patient, not just to, like, small business owners, but honestly anyone that is in this line of work that requires sorting all these packages, delivering them, carrying them. Just be very kind and patient to people that are hauling presents and kind thoughts and everything to you. Because there's going to be so many gifts, like so many things going to people, and there's so many returns. Yeah, the shop is back. PugliePug.com is officially open with holiday sales and discounts. And this year, I'm doing something. I hope a lot of people will have fun with that, which is my Secret Santa event, which is literally just buying the gift of Puglie to another random Puglie fan. And in the end, like, no one really loses out or anything. Like, if you buy a gift, it doesn't mean that you're not going to get one in return and whatnot. Because at the end of the day, Puglie will personally give you a gift if you don't have any lined up, but you have like the kindness to gift it to someone else. So yeah, I hope a lot of people are interested in participating in that and have fun with it. Because one thing that I'm really proud of, that I'm really grateful for, is my fans. All of you are so kind, so patient, so understanding of me and Puglie and the hardships that we might go through, the things I might have to deal with and whatnot. And I thought it'd be a really neat idea to kind of showcase that kind of kindness that you guys all give me to each other. So yeah, there's that. I don't know if... Okay. Let me finish drawing this. This is... like how I'm the creator of Puglie, and yet most of the time when I draw him, he looks slightly different every single time. I am such a fraud. That's another thing, like, I've kind of reasoned with my head about Puglie. Like, he's so fat that he's just kind of malleable. Will there be any more blind box figures in the future? Blind box figures are actually available at 4fans. I'll just write it here. 4fans by fans.com/Puglie. So he's actually available at 4fansbyfans.com/Puglie. And they ship out from the US. I'm not sure if they have any kind of free shipping or Black Friday deal going on their site. I'm sure they do. But yeah, if you're interested in the blind boxes, unfortunately, I won't be carrying them for the foreseeable future. But you can still definitely get them from 4fansbyfans.com/Puglie. Alright, let's give him his little eyebrows. Oh, let's finish off his ear first. But I don't know, little teaser. I don't know, because I'm not sure when these will launch. But I do have another blind box series coming out. That's not vinyl toys, but it's still collectibles. And I am really excited about them. They're kind of dumb. They're kind of really stupid. I'm pretty excited about them. I don't know when they're going to launch. Because with everything happening in COVID, with manufacturing and shipping and whatnot, it got heavily delayed. And also just storing it in the warehouse, especially because there's no conventions this year. Oh, Sav, you mentioned how you miss conventions. I greatly agree. I greatly agree. I just, for most of us exhibitors going to conventions, we're often like sleep deprived and so tired. And yet there's something fun about that. and we get to see friends that we only get to see once a year and stuff, so good. I don't have Instagram or anything beside YouTube, so I use the shop as my way to see Puglie and Ollie's adventures. Aww! And yeah, if you go to pugliepug.com and you check out the gallery page, that's basically my Instagram feed. So you can still keep up to date with everything that's Puglie. Little feetsies. I can't recall. Zoom into the shopping cart here. Like, okay, it's just the front. Cause I was wondering, like, does the back seat have like a little hole that like Puglie's tail is allowed to poke through it? But I guess normally children don't have tails, so there's no reason why there would be a hole for them to poke through it. Just make him extra squish. I can probably extend this thigh a little bit more. I'm kind of sitting in a weird place right now. And definitely another thing I want to start in the new year is I don't know if I call it a newsletter, because I don't think it's going to be updated that often, but I definitely want to start using, well, yeah, newsletters and emails a bit more to give people that subscribe to it like sneak peeks or you know, special discounts, or potentially I guess like premier shopping times. So say if my store was closed for updates and stuff, if you subscribe to the newsletter, you'll get a password for when it will launch, just for like the subscribers of the email, so you can do like a little pre-shopping or something. Does he look pathetic enough? Oh, maybe. Once. Yeah, there's always so much to do. And so little time. Good fat roll. I never gone to a convention about art around me. There's only book conventions. Oh, those are still fun. I think those are... I've never been to a book convention, but I personally do love reading and books. Just haven't found the time to. But I remember reading so much when I was young, and I do thoroughly enjoy it. That's looking way too cute. Oh, thank you! Okay, let's give him a bit more roundedness. Poor Puglie is like so squished inside the shopping cart. Alright, let's play with his eyes a little bit. I guess. That's him looking down a bit. Oh yeah, and I got some new E-tag ideas that I want to do. I want to get back to manufacturing stickers. Like, making homemade stickers is really fun, honestly, but I definitely do worry a lot about the quality of them. And of course, like a couple other people have noticed that the quality of my homemade stickers are obviously not as good as my manufactured ones, and I do feel really apologetic about that. I'm really hoping somehow, some way, I can find a good way to get my stickers manufactured again, so I can provide the quality that I'm personally really proud of. And I don't know, just also have homemade stickers still for people that want cheaper alternatives or are just using them for journaling or something. I like the book conventions too, but there's only this, so it gets boring. Oh, I mean, that's valid. I can see that. Sometimes, like, if there's other events happening, like in Vancouver, there's like a home decor like trade show or event. There's also a wedding event or something. It's not like people are getting married there. It's literally like wedding decorations and like settings and stuff like that. Sometimes, at least back then, if I saw it available and it wasn't too expensive, then I would just go for the heck of it, because I'm like, oh yeah, sure, why not? I like wedding things. I mean, it's inspiring. It's always nice to see other facets of creativity, and seeing like what people do with that. So of course, with weddings, there's a lot of like flower arrangements and stuff, so that's really cool to check out. Place setting, or even like making the theme of the wedding, those are really great. Hi Juan, thanks for joining the stream. I live in Brazil, so I never saw that. Oh, I mean, I don't know what there is in Brazil. I don't know Brazil very well, but there must be some really fun events there. Okay. Alright, let's move on to another Puglie. Or, oh, I know what was wrong. Nah, I actually like the other one more. There we go. Alright, let's move on to another Puglie. So, obviously there's going to be a Puglie butt somewhere, and let's make it here. And this Puglie is just going to be laying on his side, you know? Because with every Puglie illustration, if it's a group of them, there's always got to be a butt. Like, this is just a rule I made. Always has to be a booty. Email. You have so much talent, bro. Thank you so much. I mean, I don't know. I just draw fat pugs, and I'm enjoying it. Ugly looking cute. Thank you. I'm drawing a new illustration for my abandoned cart emails. For anyone who came a bit later, I had this image of what if you were in a literal grocery store where you got to like pick up Puglies from shelves and put them into your cart and stuff like that. And then you just decided like you didn't want them anymore, or like you had to run out or something, so you just leave a shopping cart full of Puglies literally in the middle of a shopping cart aisle, or like in a grocery store aisle, and then you just have all these Puglies in a shopping cart, not knowing what happened, where you went and stuff, and looking really sad. And that's the inspiration for this. I'm not great at Spanish? Portuguese? But I can probably guess that means good. So I will thank you for that. I am very sorry. I can only speak English. I can only read English. I can read Japanese. Doesn't mean I'll understand it though. But thank you so much regardless. I really appreciate. I'm really thankful for. It's just wild to me that there are fans of Puglie, people who love him from just all over the world. The history is sad, but it's looking so cute. Thank you. Pizza Pug, definitely one of my personal favorites. Okay, so this Puglie is just. What if he had a Liggy up? Just. Is that inappropriate? Oh, it's fine. And a little Liggy up. Mel, how was your... I mean, I saw the photo, but how was your turkey day? And also, congrats on being back in Seattle? Wait, is that congrats, or did you... Because you should have moved back by now. I will need to Google Translate what Juan is saying. Or if anyone understands, please. I know Portuguese, but not so much Spanish, like, about nothing. But I know that means your drawing is good. Oh, thank you so much. J Leg. Is For Fans by Fans a sister company to OnlyFans? That'd be hilarious. Oh my god. I actually thought of a joke, like, oh, what if Puglie had like an OnlyFans, but it's not OnlyFans, it's just Only Pug. And it's just only pugs. But no, I don't know if, unfortunately or fortunately not, that For Fans by Fans is not a sister company to OnlyFans. Yeah, I've wanted to make a joke about, like, making an Only Pug for Puglie. But I worry that maybe just a little bit inappropriate to my younger fans. But it's tough because, my intention for Puglie and my inspiration for Puglie was never necessarily, like, child-friendly. Not that he's, like, going around swearing and stuff like that, but I meant it to be more young adult because when I created him, I was, like, 20-something. And I was just an adult that liked cute things, and I liked collecting vinyl toys. So, to me, Puglie was meant to be something a bit more valuable. But, of course, understandably, he does have, like, a childlike appeal. So, you know, I have to find that balance where, you know, I'm not being too inappropriate, but I still want him to be kind of funny and kind of cheeky and stuff like that. That's why he has little butt cheeks. Little cheeks. Alright, little leggy up. So much turkey, lol. We gonna be eating it for weeks. That's what my parents did. Like back then when we had like a large turkey dinner or something, we'd have like a giant turkey and it was great. And then my parents would just be having like turkey sandwiches and turkey congee for the next like week or so. Only fans for Pug. Yeah, only Pug. Puglie Pug is the major pug del mundo. I feel like at some point I'm gonna learn this. But thank you so much. I think I got much of it. Puglie After Dark. Images of him eating late night snacks. Oh my god, yes. Like cup noodles and stuff. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna adopt that idea. What is my favorite Puglie Pug? My favorite Puglie Pug. What's one that I really enjoy? I think definitely the heaviest breathing one. It's the one where he has like a lot of chins and he kind of shrunk back like this kind of thing. And that's my favorite Puglie that I've drawn. And then food-wise, I say takoyaki and grilled squid normally because as an artist, I'm really proud of how those came out. But in terms of the actual food, what would my actual food Puglie be that I was really enjoying? Many. Oh, the Yapug, which is my Yakult Puglie. It's Puglie in the little yogurt drink, and that's solely because I grew up with Yakult as like a little treat drink. I still love it, and I was personally really happy with how it came out. Also, Coca-Cola Puglie. I really like my Coca-Cola Puglie. I'm a young fan. Thank you so much. Guppy, I love the Shrekly. Oh my gosh, Shrekly was definitely one of my achievements. I loved him a lot too. My friends got really into Shrek, or one of my friends got really into Shrek. Partially because of memes, partially because it's Shrek. And it was just so funny how hard we all leaned into it. So I had to make like a Shrekly to commemorate that. That means he is the best pug in the world. Thank you so much, Laura, for translating. I love the cookie one. Thank you so much. Yeah, cookie. Oh, I really like my milk carton too. Like my milk carton series of Puglie, where it's just normal milk, strawberry milk, banana, and chocolate milk. Really like those two. Okay, this one I'm looking up a bit more. Maybe with a slightly tilted head. Because he's like, where'd you go? Where'd people go? And let me... Okay, it's gonna be roughly this size. Maybe he's a bit too big. We'll cinch it up. Oh, he's so round. There's a Shrekly? Yes there is. Alright, let me pull it up real quick. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. And the one of the Puglie with the little roses all over him, his eyes shut. That was so cute. Thank you! I called that one the Ode to Poot, and I was also really happy with how that came out too. Yeah, here's the Shrekly. He's an onion. He has layers. Oh, let me move it so it's out of the chat. There we go. That's a Shrekly. He's got layers. Yeah, I found this really funny. I want to do more like stupid memes with Puglie too. I made like food Puglie on my little pug sketchbook. I named them the Food is Everything collection. Aw, thank you. Food is everything though, especially to Puglie. Moved it slightly. Little feeties can't reach the ground. I'm gonna need to figure out like what's actually underneath him, or if he's just climbing up. Maybe he's just climbing up. Go. Mi food favorito de Puglie el de Puglie taco. Aw, thank you so much. That I understood. There we go. But yeah, Taco Puglie is definitely a huge fan favorite. And also paired along with Burrito Puglie too. Oh my god, that's so cute. My husband is weirdly obsessed with Shrek, unironically. Must get that now. Unfortunately, the Shrekly is discontinued technically at the moment, but maybe in the future I'll bring it back, possibly as a homemade sticker. I'll see. Maybe for April Fools, because Shrekly was launched as an April Fool's design. I have an idea for this year's April Fools. I don't know if they'll turn out creepy or funny or weird, but I guess we'll see when the time comes. Yeah, I have so many events planned for next year, or just events in general, and like themed designs and launches that I want to do that I'm really excited for. And I'm really excited. So like coming up, there will actually be 3 YouTube videos, 4 technically in the series, where I introduce to you guys everyone that is in the Puglie team now, because I'm not just working on Puglie on my own now. Well, I'm drawing Puglie on my own. Everything is still drawn by me, but I have a small team of part-timers helping me with like graphic design, social media, shop managing, and video editing. And I'm really excited to introduce them to all of you because they've just helped Puglie grow so much and helped take care of me, so that I don't have to be doing literally everything on my own. So I've gotten a lot healthier, actually, mentally and emotionally, having this team of people help me. So I'm really grateful for that. And I'm excited to launch these YouTube videos to, just introduce all of you, to the really kind and super skilled and talented people helping me. And largely Puglie. So with their help, I am really excited to have all these ideas for events and themes and stuff, because I can actually do them now. I don't have to be too stressed out about arranging everything on my own. and hopefully it'll be a funner experience for everyone. Puglie's mouth is too small here, and I'm trying to fix it on my get. Puglie is also one of my favorites. My favorite Puglie Pug is the Burrito Pug. Thank you all so much. Those are definitely like the classics and like the staples. That's amazing. It really is. I'm really grateful to be able to afford the help now. And hopefully it'll just mean that Puglie will get bigger and better and funner for everyone. I love Puglie Pug. Thank you so much, Juan. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad. I'm just so glad and so grateful that Puglie has a home in so many people's hearts. At least it's not just mine. So he always has a warm place to stay, no matter where he is. Or you know what? No, not that kind of tear. Maybe just like welling up tears. Make it super sad. I sure hope this image doesn't seem like too guilt trippy when you get like when you abandon your cart and then it gets sent to you. Because I don't want people to be too pressured to buy from me, but I just think this is a really cute imagery to have in my head, like a story. Because all my illustrations in some way or another start with a story. Even if the story is like two sentences, and it's like, Puglie, imagine a supermarket where you can buy Puglies, and you put them in a shopping cart, and then you leave them alone in the middle of the aisle, and they have no idea what's going on. Like, that fat roll doesn't work out. Let's just push up his cheeks a little bit. I think the classics might also enter with Donut and The World Is Your Donut. Oh yeah, like the Puglie I drew where he's kind of like floating in space with a donut floaty around his waist. That's definitely one of the designs I'm really happy about too. That was from my first gallery showing, and it was so nerve-wracking because it's my first gallery showing, and I want to make an impression. I want to create something that really is Puglie, but is also kind of special. And I just felt so much pressure to do that, and I'm really happy that I ended up with the artwork that I chose for The World Is Your Donut. really hope I can have more gallery showings in the future, or just pop-up experiences, honestly. But I'll take my adventure slow and steady. You know, there's no need to rush in this life. Just gotta try our best. Puglie Pug and Ollie are best friends. They are. They really are. Definitely gotta draw more Ollie, especially in the comic that I'm making. I'll definitely try to slip in more Ollie. My classroom likes Puglie Pug. That's really sweet. Thank you. Do I have any pop-ups planned for next year? Unfortunately, not. Largely because of COVID. With how everything's going in the world right now, at least definitely in North America, I'm not confident in kind of any event happening. I just realized the butt Puglie is really small compared to everyone else. And then on top of that, the pop-up that I used to have in a bubble tea place that's like local to Vancouver called Rad Pop-Up Shop, or the place is called Rad Tea Room. I found out that that place closed down, and I was so sad because the owners were always like really kind and really supportive, and it was just a really great place to have a pop-up shop, and also their bubble teas were great. So but yeah, in terms of like holding any kind of event that requires meeting up at least indoors, which is kind of required in Vancouver just because of how rainy it gets, I can't confidently say. I'm erring on the side of no. The mini Puglies are cute. Thank you so much. I really enjoy the mini Puglies a lot. I like the idea of, yeah, like you're living your normal life, and they're just little Puglies around to mess up your stuff. They're not doing it intentionally. They're just really curious about everything that's around you and around them. Maybe a little tail. No. Alright, let's fix this tail at least, because it shouldn't be as pushed in and bent. But yeah, I really love the idea of pop-up shops. I love being able to design it and hopefully in a venue where you can bring props and other cute things. And of course, like what makes me feel really good is being able to sell to local fans without charging shipping and whatnot. And also in CAD, because it just makes me feel better. Like if you're local, I really wish I was able to offer like cheaper options for you to support me. little bit of fat squish in the seat, from the seat. For Puglies, all of them are just kind of squished in this car. I want to draw the eyes for this now. I think this one will be looking up. If I can make this kind of even sadder. But this one will have a little fat squish because the Puglie on top is stepping on his butt. This poor little booty. He's squished left and right. Fill in the extra legs. There. Alright, so I guess in total we can fit 3 Puglies into the shopping cart. I feel like I need to clean up this tail a bit more because it's a bit harder to see at this angle. There we go. Let's finish off those grates to kind of get an idea of where they're gonna be. Do one here. Oh wait, the front is great. Okay, let's fix this a little bit. There we go. Is that straight? Oh, whoops, I have to redraw this anyways. Okay, there we go. Alright, almost done with this sketch. I think after this, I'm gonna tune in to AOC, play Among Us with the leader of the NDP in Canada, because that's dope. I mean, I think their stream started about 40 minutes ago, and I'm excited to see who's joining them on stream and kind of what's happening there. I wish there was a Puglie Pug of Naruto. That's actually an idea I have kind of sitting in my to-do list. It's just finding the time to is one of the issues, but it's definitely there on the to-do list. You should make an Among Us poop design. I was also thinking of that. I might do it for fun, but I wouldn't, in good conscience, sell it, just because the developers of Among Us, and they're a small team, requested no commercial usage of fan art. Like don't sell fan art, don't make money off of it and stuff. And that's something I absolutely respect as an artist. So I don't mind making it and perhaps offering it as maybe a free wallpaper or something. But it's not something I would sell. I might offer it as a free sticker, maybe. Might reach out to ask if that's okay. But yeah, I am absolutely awful at Among Us. I mean, there is the issue where I haven't played enough of it, so I don't really know kind of the time it takes for a task or faking tasks and stuff like that. I've been watching a lot of streams of it, so I feel like I'm getting some tips on better ways to play and stuff like that. But I am awful at lying and holding a poker face or anything like that. And I'm also a really crappy detective, so most of the time I wouldn't be able to guess what happened. One time, oxygen was called, and I went to fix one of them already, and the other one was still ringing, so I went to go fix that. And then I see a friend standing in front of the oxygen with a dead body underneath her feet, and I'm like, okay, this is obvious, eject my friend, because there's literally a dead body under her feet. And my other friend was like, oh, I'm in navigation, which I didn't think much of it. Sure, it would have been sus, but I didn't think too much about it. But turns out it was that friend that was the imposter that killed and stuff. But I was like, wait, if she's the imposter, why didn't you report the dead body? And then my friend was like, I was too shook. I'm like, what? That's so sus. Yeah, I'm awful at the game, but it's kind of amusing. And I like the version where you kind of play as just a really quick serial killer and you just run around and scream and stuff. That's definitely my way of playing it. Oh, I should do this on separate layers so I can find this out a little bit easier. I get so defensive when everyone thinks I'm sus. I mean, you have to, right? Because that's the whole point of the game. you have to like defend yourself, and yeah, it's just tough. That's also another part that I found kind of hard for me, is like essentially accusing your friends of you know, being evil or dirty or whatever. I know it's the point of the game, but I feel kind of bad, like, saying to my friend, like, you're lying and stuff like that. But yeah, unfortunately, the whole point of the game is to lie to your friends, so it's... Can't win! Can't win. Alright. I think this is how much I want. Oh, whoops. Wrong one. Okay, not that. Motion. Let's move this up. There's not too much space in between. And there, one little experiment more. The okay, not that teardrop style. Oh, something. Please. I will Google Translate you, my friend. Uh, That's not Chinese. Three Puglies in a shopping cart. I love the mini Puglie with headphones. Thank you so much. Yes, three Puglies in a shopping cart, and thank you. Thank you for appreciating the little Puglie, enjoying the music. Yeah, my favorite Puglie in my kind of like overlay is the Puglie getting poked in the butt with the Apple Pencil. Oh, there we go. Let's hide this. I'll play a bit more with the eyes. I feel like maybe there's a better way you should be looking. No, not that way. I know this is essentially the same, but I think this one looks a bit cuter than the last one. Disable. Okay, never mind. It's exactly the same. Whoops. Okay. All right. Well, I think I'm done for today. This is three Puglies in a abandoned shopping cart, which will most likely become the new icon for my abandoned shopping carts at PugliePug.com. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I may have more of these random streams just to get myself back into streaming and kind of flex my streaming muscles. Maybe have more updates to talk about live and whatnot. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. If you guys are interested, I'm going to be watching the AOC with other people streaming Among Us. So that's on Twitch, and hopefully maybe I'll see you guys there. And yeah, thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your night.